Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have a very special video for you all, as it is celebrating an incredible accomplishment and one that I honestly think may never be topped again. As we have a new Ultimate Division champion, and his name is Flaery. Now this is very special for a few reasons, but the first is that there are less than 10 total winners of the Ultimate Division Championship, and so this is not an easy title to earn. And not to mention, it actually used to be easier back in the day before the rules were changed, as you only had to win 3 out of 5 regular 5v5 fights, and you could randomise team positions to get lucky with which team fought which of the opponents. So Flaery has actually managed this on hard mode. As to win this, you have to prove yourself as one of the very best players in the game. You have to overcome the absolute strongest of the strongest. It's the game's final boss, if you will. And not only did Flaery manage this, but he did it in his first ever Ultimate Championship on an account that's only 1 year old, and it's spending a fraction of the amount of money of some of his opponents. You see, in Infinite Magicraid, there are 2 main metrics that govern power, and those are time and money. The older your account is, the more time you've had to generate resources and improve your strength, and the more money you've spent. Well, that one's obvious, as you can buy power with money in many ways. And Flaery is at a serious disadvantage in both of these areas. His account is on server 67, and he's fighting people that have been playing since the very beginning of the game pretty much. And not only that, but in the first 3 months of playing, he was pretty much free to play as he only bought the monthly pass, so that's just even wilder. So for him to beat Klee, who beat Bailey, and for him to beat Lord Eric is just an astonishing achievement. And in my opinion, it'll go down in the game's history as one of the most impressive accomplishments achieved by an individual player. But just to give some background information on Flaery for those that aren't aware of who he is, Flaery is himself a content creator for Infinite Magicraid. I'll post his YouTube page in the description of the video, by the way. He has unparalleled PvP knowledge, and he's been setting the meta for PvP for a while now. Most top players have used or adapted Flaery's lineups, and he spends a lot of time in the lab perfecting his PvP knowledge. Be sure to check out Flaery's channel. When you're learning from his videos, you are literally learning from the best of the best. But since Flaery has only been playing IMR for a year, he's actually been with us ever since he started. He's a product of Bushido's mentor program alongside other big name players like Apo and Iteron, and it's incredible to see someone that we taught absolutely smash the game to pieces like this. I mean, at least I can take some of his glory now as a result, as I am absolutely dog shit at the game compared to this dude. Like, he's just far too good. But I really do think this crowns Flaery as the single best PvPer in the entire game. To be able to overcome such insane odds is an incredible accomplishment, and I couldn't possibly sing his praises enough. So yeah, well done Flaery. Myself and everyone else in our community are incredibly proud of you, and we're excited to see you continue to succeed in the future. But before I end the video, I appreciate that a lot of you guys will be wondering about progress with the Gandalf situation after my last video. Gandalf has responded to my video, and I will be replying to that response to debunk some of the things he said in the near future. However, as it stands, I've mainly said my piece on Gandalf, and the pressure now lies with the dev team to compensate those that have been negatively impacted by his actions. And so I'm hoping that we'll see them publicly acknowledge fault in this regard and compensate Ultimate Division players as a result. And if that happens, then I'm pretty much happy. That's mission accomplished for me. So yeah, we'll hopefully see more on that in due time. But thank you all for watching, guys. As always, please subscribe if you enjoyed the content, as it really does help me out vastly. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Good night, and dog bless.